It was October of 2008. They met at a bar called Fleetwood in downtown San Diego. They were both dragged out by friends that Saturday evening with no interest in a relationship. She is with Jen, a bridesmaid, and another Jen and other friends. He is with Roscoe, and it's Roscoe who approaches Amy. That leaves Matt and the other Jen together. She has no interest in Roscoe, the mixed martial arts fighter, but looks over at Matt, who is more her type. She whispers to Jen, "Will you switch places with me?" Matt had done the same thing with Roscoe. Her first impression, he's clean cut, a nice smile, and has a neck. His first impression, her large eyeballs. She's his type, California beach girl. They have a conversation, laugh, and dance for the next 3+ hours. They have their first kiss at the bar. As she is about to leave, he asks her for her number. She gives it to him, and he immediately calls her. She says it's so he wanted to make sure it was a real number. He says it's to make sure that he got it down accurately, that he didn't mess it up. But that's how she gets his number from caller ID. He waits the obligatory 3 days. So nothing the next day, Sunday. On Monday, she texts him. "Can I interest you in a beer tonight?" If he was not up for being social on a weeknight, that would be a deal breaker. He texts back, "Of course." They go to Gringo's in PB, Pacific Beach, for dinner and drinks, and they have been dating ever since. Together, they enjoy going out for great meals, spending time with family and friends, traveling, shopping, working out, and watching TV, including The King of Queens every night before bed. How did Matt propose to Amy? They had not looked at rings together. They stay with Darren, the best man, for a night, and then a hotel the second night, as per usual. He books a resort in Palm Springs in April of 2012. There, they will get their own villa with a private pool and a hot tub. Darren tells them it's in the ghetto. It's in DHS, Desert Hot Springs. They are uncomfortable driving through. They pull into the resort. It's a very nice, safe, gated place. They want to have their Sunday fun day, a pool party. And then they see 3 signs. Number 1, no cell phone use. Number 2, due to new management, no alcohol will be served on the premises. Number 3, shh, keep your voices at a whisper. You are entering a quiet zone. This Groupon deal was the opposite of who they are. Everyone there is 30 years older than they are, in robes and sandals. They have a 6-pack of Miller Lite and a bottle of champagne with them, which was okay to have. That evening, he's in the hot tub. She freshens up. She sits on the lounge chair, soaking up the sun. He hurriedly gets out of the hot tub. Where are you going? Where are you going, she asks him. Don't worry about it, he replies. That's the code phrase for going to the bathroom. Make sure you keep the door shut so it's not stinky out here, she says. Unawares that she had just killed the romance. He comes back out and looks like he's going to have a heart attack. He's taking deep breaths, running his hand through his hair, holding his chest. He had been acting odd for a few days. You know, he says to her, I've been acting strange for the last couple of days. Her heart drops. She thinks he's going to give me bad news. He thinks I need to speed this up before she falls out of the chair. He talks a little bit more, and then he gets down on one knee and pulls the ring box out of his swim trunks and opens it. Now she knows, and she puts her hands over her heart. She is on a 180-degree emotional roller coaster. Will you give me the pleasure of being your husband for life? She's choked up and teary-eyed. She hugs him. It's the longest 15 seconds of his life, waiting for her to say, yes, I would love to. They immediately call their families, in violation of the rules. Her brother Ryan, a groomsman, does not believe her. He thought it was an April Fool's joke and makes her send a photo of the ring. They go out to dinner to a place serving drinks to celebrate.